Hi, I'm Mike Glenn, and this is our YouTube channel. I'm the senior pastor of Brentwood Baptist Church, and I'm glad you have joined us. Hit subscribe and like. That kind of tells us we're tracking where you want us to be. We're talking about things that matter to you, and that's why we're having this conversation. A frequent conversation I have is with people who are trying to forgive someone. Someone has hurt them. Now, I'm not talking about somebody said something or said, I'm talking about somebody crossed a major line. Daughters trying to forgive fathers for incest or abuse. Sons trying to give fathers for physical abuse. On and on the list goes of stuff that when they tell you the story, just listening to the story almost breaks you in half. And they'll look at you and say, I don't know if I can forgive them. And they're being as honest as they can be. That is a hard thing to forgive. But let's understand, forgiveness is what you do for you to be free of what happened. Okay? Let's explain this again. Somebody hurts you. Okay? They say something to you. The hurt is now yours. I've been married 40 years. That's long enough for me to mess up with Jeannie. Okay? And Jeannie is really, really sensitive, and she takes words very seriously. And me, I'm flipping, I'm always running off at the mouth. And idiot me, I will say something that will hurt Jeannie's feelings. And I'll see it when I say it. And I will go back her, please forgive me, I'm so sorry, I'm such an idiot, I'm so sorry, I won't ever do that again. And she will do her best to forgive me. And she will. She's good-hearted like that. She'll let me off the hook. You're forgiven. Don't worry about it. But where's the pain? Okay? I put pain in her life. It's still there. Forgiving me doesn't move that pain. What she now has to do is to go to Jesus in prayer and say, my husband said this and it hurt. And I need you to now heal the wound that he inflicted on me. I can't heal what I did to her. I can't fix what I did to her. Forgiveness is releasing the other person from the expectation that they can fix what they did. Okay, she knows the wound I gave her, I can't fix. She has to do that in the presence of Christ. She has to find her own healing. Now, let's go to the other part of this word, reconciliation. Hear me. Reconciliation and forgiveness are not the same thing. You can forgive someone without being reconciled to them. And sometimes, quite honestly, reconciliation isn't possible. Forgiveness is when I'm going to release you from the expectation you can fix what you did to me, okay? If I am a son and my father abused me, I will forgive my father. I'm going to release him from the expectation that he can fix the wounds that he inflicted on me. He can't. I'm going to forgive my mother. I'm going to forgive my spouse. I'm going to forgive them. The person who hurt me, I'm not expecting them to fix what they did. I won't expect that anymore. I'm releasing them. That's forgiveness. Okay? Now, in healthy relationships, forgiveness precedes reconciliation. Okay? Jeannie will forgive me, and then she will come and say, you're forgiven. Let's get started on building our marriage again. Or don't do that anymore. Let's learn from it and move forward. That's reconciliation. The two lives are becoming one. Now, there are situations, they are rare, but they are there, where reconciliation is not possible nor advisable. You've been abused. Your abuser is not repentant. Reconciliation probably won't work. You've been betrayed. Your betrayer is not repentant. You've forgiven them, but reconciliation is not part of it. That's okay. It really is. Now, the thing is, somebody who's trying to manipulate you will say, well, you're supposed to forgive me. You're supposed to let this stuff go. Forgiveness is not part of the question. Reconciliation is. I will forgive you, but I don't know if it's advisable to be reconciled to you. It's a different thing. Now, you need the Spirit's discernment to do this. You need the counsel of wise brothers and sisters to do this. But don't be surprised if there are some times when you forgive someone, but you're not reconciled to them. Jesus gave us dusting off the feet for a reason. There are times when you do what you can do and you move on. Forgive, yes, forgive everyone who hurts you. Do not hold it. Let it become bitter. Let it become a grudge, and let it poison your own life. Release them from the expectation that they can fix what they did. And you take that wound to Jesus in prayer, and that's the only place you can find healing. Now, whether or not you're reconciled, that's another question. But don't confuse the two. Reconciliation and forgiveness are not the same. I hope this helps. If it has, let me know. I'm Mike Glenn, Senior Pastor of Brentwood Baptist Church. This is our YouTube channel, and thanks for joining us.